doing in this Homecare Buses United world? How are you doing this evening? In this beautiful Labor Day. Happy Labor Day, everybody. Happy Labor Day. I know you guys are taking the day off. You are relaxing, cookouts, and all of that. And I want to come by just quickly, I assure you very quickly, to bring you a little bit of something that will help you in your business, in your home care agency. And tonight we're going to be talking about the three ways that you can make sure that your home care agency can be running a lot without you, right? So that's what we're going to be we will be talking about tonight. That's what I'm going to be talking about tonight. Say hi, say hello if you come live now. Say hi, say hello. If you're catching the replay, put hashtag replay. Let me know that you are watching. Let me know that you are watching. Let me know who's here with us. I'd like to know that. If we never met yet, I'm Enoch Dennis, and I'm the co-founder of Homecare Bosses United and Care Growth AI. So we are bringing you the tools, the innovation, the strategies, the resources to start, grow, and scale your home care agency. So let's talk about the three ways that you can the three ways you need to set up your agency so that it can run mainly without you. So as today's a holiday, right? It is the holiday, and you'll probably want to have the day, without your agency running without you. And not just today, maybe you're like, you know what? If I can do it for a holiday, maybe I should be able to do it all the time. But here's the thing: it's one thing to just do it. It's another thing to do it where it's effective, right? Where it is efficient, it's effective, right? It's not like you're living in chaos. So there are three things that you need to do, and I'm gonna share those with you. And the number three is going to be very important. So stick around for number three. So yeah, for number three. So what is the first thing that you need to do? What is the first thing that you need to do to ensure that your home care agency can be running without you? What's the number one thing that you need to do? So the number one thing that you need to do is actually making sure that you you hire actually number one is making sure that you have the proper systems in place. Okay, so that's the first thing that you have to do, making sure you have the proper systems in place, um, having the proper systems in place in your agency to be running. So you need to be ready, right, for your agency to be running without you. It starts with having proper systems in place, right? When you have the proper systems in place, things start running and moving on their own, right? As many things that can move on their own, they just move on their own. They are into systems. You reduce the amount of your manual work, right? Reduce the amount of your manual work, add systems. That is the first thing that you need to do. And of course, you probably realize that, okay, this is why Enoch and Sue have been talking about this for the longest. Yes, that's why we talk about this all the time. We talk about systems. It's like a broken record. The amount of time we talk about systemizing your home care agency, to the point that we have a whole workshop called Systemize with AI, right? Systemize to scale with AI, because we understand when you systemize your home care agency, when you add systems to run things in your home care agency, it makes life easier, right? So this is the very first place where you want to go with making sure that your agency can be running without, is having systems. For example, having systems for your client management, having systems for your uh, employee management, having system for your marketing, right? So that you are not doing those things manually. You take out a lot of the manual stuff as much as possible. System. So if you can put that in the chat for me, just drop that in the chat for me. Systems, right? So that is the first thing you have to do in order to to make your agency run without you. Now, we're going to talk about the second thing, right? We're going to talk about the second thing that you need to do in order to have your agency run without you. After you have set systems, then what is the second thing that you need to do, right? The second thing that you need to do is making sure that there are trainings on those systems, right? Making sure that you set trainings on those systems. If you have the way you run your assessment, the way you run your marketing, the way you run your hiring events or interviews, you gotta have trainings on those. I know as home care agency owners, we worry a lot about trainings for our caregivers, which is I'm not even gonna talk about that much because of course you got training for caregivers, and a lot of times you don't even need to have your own trainings for your caregivers, right? You can refer that out. There are places that provide caregiver trainings online, or you can hire people who already have trainings, right? Because that is that is something that you don't necessarily have to do by yourself, right? However, what you have to do by yourself is training your caregivers on your culture, training your caregivers on the culture you have in your home care agency, in your business, making sure that they fully understand um, what that means to be working in your organization, right? Making sure that they embrace your your mission, they embrace your vision, right? They embrace your core values. This is definitely something that that you have to do in terms of. Actually, I'm going to come back to this in a moment, okay? But trainings on your systems, okay? Making sure that your staff, you already have trainings on your systems, trainings for things like training for things like how your systems work, right? Your marketing system, how does that work? Your accounting, how does that work? Your recruitment, your client management, employee management. You have trainings on those, right? So having a system is one, but if you have the systems and you are the only one who knows and understands those systems and how they work, um, it's an issue because now, yes, you have systems, but your agency cannot run without you, right? It cannot run without you. Yes, you have system, yay. However, now what happened? Can you take a week off? Can you take a couple of days off? um, you can't because everything runs within your mind, right? They run within your mind. But when you have trainings on those systems, when you have SOPs on those systems, right? You have SOPs on how things work, you have trainings on how things work, then now you have made the space for you to be to ensure that your agency is running without you. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Those that speak to you. Those that speak to you. By the way, if you have any questions, always feel free to drop your questions in the chat. Um, uh, I am very happy when I see questions that I can answer. I can get on some of the questions in the chat. Okay, so I'm excited when I see your questions because that gets me to be more involved in helping you based on your questions, right? So what did I say? I said the second thing is make sure you have trainings, SOPs on your systems. The first thing is having systems, but if you only have systems, that means now it resides in your mind, it resides in your brain, but you want to take it out of your brain and have trainings, have SOPs, so that now you just created the second step of having an agency that can run without you. Let's go talk about the third step. But before we talk about the third step, I want to invite you to our workshop. So we have a workshop coming next week, actually next week, September 8th to the 12th. And this workshop, Systemize to Scale with AI, we are going to show you how to systemize your home care agency, how to add systems in your home care agency, what systems that you need to add and how to add them, and of course, how to leverage the power of AI and automation so that you can streamline your operation, you can boost your productivity, and increase your profit. When you add AI and automation in your home care agency, you automatically get to do more in less time. When I say you, I literally mean you and your staff, right? You get to do more in less time, and this is one of the ways as well of making sure that your agency can run without you. So um, during the workshop, it's a 5-day workshop, September 8th to the 12th. We'll be showing you how to leverage the power of AI and automation in your home care agency, right? The systems you need to add. Here's one of the issues with home care agencies that um, you happen to you may happen to have some systems, and all those systems, they are disjointed, right? You have one here and one there and someone else here and then one here, and they are disjointed, right? They just there, and that causes a lot more chaos. That causes a lot of repeated work. That causes a lot of things that do not connect. And frankly, they are all static systems, right? There are all static systems out there, because they are built on old technology, right? Now we have AI technology that when you power all your systems with AI, it makes a huge difference. So during the workshop, we will talk about that. We'll talk about, like, okay, what exactly can AI do in your home care agency, right? What exactly can you do with AI in your home care agency? And of course, um, we'll also show you the specific tool that we have created to make sure that home care agencies can leverage the power of AI and automation in their operation. So we share with you our very own tool, CareGrowth AI, that is where we use it to leverage AI and automation to help home care agency owners just like yours to save more time, to cut a lot of cost, to increase their profit, and to get a lot more things done in less time. And everything is in one place, right? Everything is in one place, so they don't have to have disjointed operations. So here's the thing. Let me drop the. I'm dropping the link in the chat for you right now. You can go ahead and register. Go ahead and register. I put the link in the chat. So register, save your seat. It's next week. It's next week, literally next week. So you really don't have much time to just think about it. Especially if you want to do VIP. I'm not sure about you, but I like to do things VIP. If I'm going anywhere, I like to be a VIP. So this workshop, we have general admission and we have VIP. So general admission is only $37. You get to attend. You get to attend daily, and it's at 8 p.m. Eastern time, right? 8 p.m. Eastern time, about 2 hours a night. So that's 5 days, a lot of training. You get to learn a lot for those 5 days, right? So I can assure you the quality of the training is way up there, and every day for 5 days. Sunday, September 8th to Thursday, September 12th. Now, that's general admission. There is also a VIP. Now, you need to first register for general admission before you do VIP. When you've done registering for general admission, and then you can upgrade to VIP, right? Do general admission, and then you can upgrade to VIP after that. To upgrade, when you upgrade to VIP, a couple of things. You get what general admission gets, but more important than that, you also get session, 5 coaching session, group coaching session, not one-on-one, group coaching session as well. Okay, so you will know the time and the link, how to attend those sessions. It's like Q&A sessions. So basically, whatever that the members of that group, the people are part of the VIP, the questions that they have in agencies, and we'll go right then and there and do rapid fire coaching. So that you get that. You will also get a workbook that is mailed out to you. So do VIP as soon as possible because the workbook will be mailed out to you. You will get it from in your mailbox. So we need to have time to mail it out for you to receive it before September 8th. So do your VIP now. That way you can get it. The last thing that you also get the replay. Let's say for some reason after the workshop is done, you want to review something. You're like, you know what? They did talk about X, Y, and Z. I don't remember everything about it. Guess what? You have the replay. If you upgrade to VIP, you can simply go ahead and watch your replay, and you are good to go. So that is for VIP. All right. So do general admission and then upgrade to VIP. Definitely upgrade to VIP. Now, let's talk about the third thing that you need to do to you need to do to ensure that your home care agency can run without you. What is that third item? What is that third thing? We're gonna be talking about it. I want to make sure that you guys are here. By the way, say hi, say hello. If you're just coming and catching this live, say hi, say hello. And if you watching the replay, let us know as well. Put hashtag replay. Let us know, right? If you have any questions, drop your questions. That help us to even answer more questions, give you even more value. So go ahead and drop your questions in the chat. Now, third thing that you need to do is actually hire properly, right? Make sure that you are hiring, you are doing your hiring the correct way, not just hiring because hey, we need to cover a shift, who's available, who I can hire. Let me just get whoever comes my way, right? But you need to make sure that you are hiring people who are aligned with your agency, with your core values, with your mission, with your vision. They got aligned with those things, right? You have, and this is why home care agencies hiring is not something that you do once you get a client and then all of a sudden you are you are in a panic to get someone, but instead it's something that is part of your strategy. It's part of your strategy, something that consistently you are doing, right? So that is the third thing that you need to do, because once you hire properly, once you have um, the employees, whether it's office staff or caregivers, who are aligned with your core values, with your mission, with your vision, they are aligned with that, and then you have training, you have training on your system, so you have good trainings on your system, you have good SOPs for them to follow, right? And they're gonna follow them, and you have the systems already established, already set. Guess what? Now you can step back because you have the people, you have the procedures, trainings and procedures and SOPs, of course. You have that, and then you have systems, right? Now you can step back. Can you see how they are connected, right? They are connected. Sometimes we are thinking that business or our home care agencies is just one thing. You do one thing. If you think you only need to do one thing every time, um, you're gonna get in trouble. It's not gonna work, and that's also why people have disjointed systems. This is why they have disjointed softwares, because you think, oh, I only need this one thing. Okay, you get this one thing, but you don't realize that this one thing also is also connected to that other thing, to that other thing, to that other thing, and you ended up having to pick those other systems, those other softwares one by one, and now they're not connected. They were supposed to be connected. All of a sudden, they're not connected, right? Or you only have one only. Like people say, no, no, all I need is I need to make sure that my people, I need to have a place for them to clock in and clock out. Time and attendance. Okay, give them time and attendance. But that's not it. That's not it. How about your your SOPs, right? How about the trainings on how to follow the things in the agency? I'm not talking about policies and procedures. That's totally separate thing. Policies and procedures, they are for the state, what the state wants you to follow. I am talking about procedures on your operation, standard of operation procedures, procedures on how your agency operates on a day-to-day basis, the things that goes on a daily basis, how things are done daily inside of your agency. That has nothing to do with the state, with policies and procedures. I'm talking about the basic things that are done daily in your agency, right? So if you think you only need something for time and attendance, but you don't have the procedures for your day-to-day operation for how things are done, then guess what? You can't take a step back because now people have nothing to rely on if you're not there because everything is absolutely in your brain, right? In your brain, right? And if you have one other team member who understand things, now things are probably in your brain and in their brain, right? So there is nothing else that is basically available for other people to get access to for you to step away, right? So those are the things that you have to make sure happen. And this is why it's important to have something that is not disjointed, to have systems that are all connected, and also to have every area of your home care agency covered, right? To have every area of your home care agency covered. It's not just time and attendance you need, but it's the whole thing. You need time and attendance. Yes, you need that. Scheduling for your calendars. You need client management, everything that has to do with client management. You need employee management, like payroll, hiring, recruitment, um, performance management. You need you need I said payroll. Yeah, you need payroll. You need marketing, right? You need marketing, social media marketing for brand awareness. You need emails, text, calls, and email campaigns and text campaigns, follow ups. You need, of course, you also need your what else did I not mention? Let me see what else did I not mention, right? But you get what I'm saying. I think it escapes me for a second, but you need all of your every single area of your home care agency to be covered, right? You need everything to be covered. You need to be able to have access to benefits if you want to offer benefits to your employees, something that you can get access to, right? To know exactly, hey, how can I do that? What is available? You need everything available to you. You need to make sure that your home care agency is covered in every aspect, right? So when you do that, when you have that, then it makes it a lot easier for you to step away. Okay, so how do you do that? We will elaborate more on that when you join the workshop. The workshop August 8 to the 12th, Systemize to Scale with AI. When you join the workshop, we will get to elaborate more on that. I'll share more with you. I will show you a whole lot more, and I will um, also make available to you, show you our systems that we have, CareGrowth AI, that literally holds every single thing that you need in your home care agency, every single thing that you need in your home care agency, and it's in one place to run your home care agency. Every single thing's in one place. Everything is connected. We don't want you to have disjointed operation, and also leveraging the power of AI and automation to make sure things run smoothly, to make sure that your agency is using the latest technology that is allowing you to do more in less time. Imagine things that you are doing now in an hour. You can certainly get those things done in 10 20 minutes. Things that you're doing like 2 hours, let's talk about for example in assessment, you can certainly cut that time 25% by 25% or more. Okay, so you can cut those hours, you can cut those time, still getting the same thing done, getting it done more efficiently and in less time. probably get it done better than before and getting it done in less time. That is saving you time. That is saving you money. So then the workshop, August 8th to the 12th, Systemize to Scale with AI. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. Click on the link, register, save your seat, do general admission, and then upgrade to VIP. I cannot stress on that enough that upgrade to VIP, as you already know, VIP is going to always be the best option. So I can't wait to see you on the workshop. I can't wait to see you. And have an excellent holiday, and we'll see you on the workshop.